What's up, soldiers? Your boy Chris here, CaribbeanPod.com. Vibes and up in the kitchen as usual. Always a pleasure to have you guys here with me. After posting a picture of this curry chicken on Instagram, the thing received about 1,500 likes, about 20 or 30 comments. Chris shared the recipe. Now, I have shared curry chicken recipes with you guys before. This one is a little bit different because I call this one my 20-minute curry chicken. It could be less time depending on how big you cut the chicken and stuff like that. But anyways, we're doing a quick curry chicken. Hey, you're gonna like this one, man. Vibes it up. In my bowl here, I have about 2.5 pounds. I started off with 3 pounds, but after I remove the bones and the skin and the fat and stuff like that, I'm guessing it's about 2.5 pounds of chicken thighs. If you're looking for a video on how to remove the bones from the chicken thighs, I have something on Food FAQ. If you remain near the end of the video, there will be a link for that in there. I just went in with some salt, and this is going to be a basic marinade because, like I said, this is going to be quick. We don't need to marinate this for a long time or anything like that. 1 tablespoon of Caribbean green seasoning. I'm going to go in with some fresh ground black pepper. And here I have 1 tomato. And a lot of you are going to say, well, tomato in curry chicken, this will help to thicken up the gravy near the end. And the sort of acid in the tomato will, trust me, it will add a new level of flavor to everything. It will help balance off things. So that tomato in there, and I'm just going to stir that up now and get ready to making this 20-minute curry chicken. I've got my little iron pot here on high heat. I'm going to go in with some vegetable oil, and if you want to cut back on the amount of oil that you use, you can certainly use a non-stick pan. I'm just going to turn my heat down because the pan is nice and hot already. I'm going to go in with 1 small onion that I diced up and about 4 large cloves of garlic. I just smashed with the side of my knife. Let's give that a quick stir, and I want that heat on low because I want to sweat this down just a little bit to bring out all those flavors without burning the garlic. For a heat element, I've got 2 of these bird's eye chili, or bird pepper as we call it in the Caribbean, and I've got a 3rd one which I'm going to break because I want to release the heat. The first 2 I put them in like that because we're going to get the flavor from it without that raw heat, and try your best not to break them while we're cooking. Next up, I'm going to go in with some cumin seeds. We call that jeera in the Southern Caribbean. Give that a quick stir. Heat still on low, and right away that cumin is going to start, oh boy, smelling nice. Next up, your favorite curry powder. I'm using a Madras blend out of the Caribbean, and all the ingredients I use here today will be listed down in the description down below. Heat is still on low. We want this curry powder to sort of toast all the spices which makes up that curry powder. The curry powder will go darker, it will go grainy, it will start clumping together actually, and that's exactly what we want. It's been going now for about 3.5 minutes. It's nice and toasted. Your kitchen should have that lovely aroma of curry. Turn my heat up to high now, and this is where we're going to start adding the seasoned pieces of chicken to the pot. And as you add it, stir it to pick up all that curry goodness on the bottom here. Really starting to pick up all that color and niceness from the bottom of the pot I was talking about. Lid, no lid, pot uncovered, and we want to cook this for about 4 minutes. I turn my heat down to medium because I don't want it to burn. After a couple of minutes, you'll notice it will start springing up its own juices. That is natural, don't fret. The whole idea here now is to burn off all that liquid and to infuse the pieces of chicken with that curry flavor that we're looking for. So I'm going to turn up my heat and burn off any of that liquid. So we're thinking maybe 2 or 3 minutes on high heat to burn off all that liquid. Meanwhile, In the same bowl that I marinated the chicken in, I have 1.5 cups of water with 1 scallion that I chopped up in there, waiting to go in to help finish off and create that gravy that we need. All of that liquid is burnt off now. So here's where we're going to go in with that water with the scallion. Bring that up to a boil, and you want to cook this to make sure the chicken is cooked all the way through and nice and tender. So it'll take another 5 to 7 minutes or so, but remember, we're trying to keep this under 20 minutes. It's been going on that vigorous boil now for about 5 minutes. I just want this gravy to thicken up just a little bit more. So far we are under 15 minutes of cooking. So we started off saying 20 minutes, but in reality cook time will probably be closer to 16 minutes or so. Taste it for salt at this point. And the final thing, my gravy is nice and thick now. It took an extra minute on that high setting, that high heat. So in under 16 minutes of cook time, we have this wicked curry chicken to just yam down. It's like going in with some chopped cilantro. If you have shadow benny, you can certainly use that. But Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com. I hope this satisfies all my homies on Instagram. Curry chicken, under 20 minutes. I'm just waiting for that rice to done boiling, and then there's all kind of niceness I'm doing with this.